In the deepest, darkest corner of the internet, beneath the web we know and the one we fear, there exists a digital purgatory known only by those who dare to watch evil unfold live. Welcome back, dear reader, to another unspoken corner of the dark web, where silence screams and blood flows with Bitcoin. This is the story of Siena Volkova, a 22-year-old Russian linguistics student who vanished one night in St. Petersburg, her webcam flickering one final time at exactly 3:17 a.m. Born into a quiet academic family, Siena's only sin was her obsession with decoding strange symbols found on darknet forums, glyphs she believed were part of an ancient digital cult. Her journey began innocently, chasing encryption anomalies, but what she uncovered was far from linguistic. A sequence of numbers that led to a hidden TOR address known only as Vermilion Veil. After 3 months of digging, her curiosity overcame her fear. She clicked. The page was blank, just a black background and a countdown. A chat window opened with a single line: "You've been chosen." At first, Siena thought it was a prank, but when her webcam activated without her touch and her microphone picked up her breath, she knew she had crossed into something beyond comprehension. She tried to shut her laptop, but it didn't respond. The screen glowed red, and behind it, she saw herself broadcasted. To who? For what? And then the real horror began. From that point, Siena was pulled into an underworld of Livestream torment, a twisted arena where anonymous millionaires bid in crypto to decide the fate of kidnapped souls. Her room morphed into a theater, soundproofed, sealed, and surveilled. Each corner had a camera. A faceless voice spoke to her through the walls. "You are live. Make them feel your fear." With every passing hour, Siena endured psychological games, flickering lights, reversed voices, manipulated sleep cycles. Every scream, every sob was measured, auctioned, and replayed. On the 3rd day, she discovered her only hope: a tiny message etched on the inner wall of the mattress. "The camera sees emotion. Hide it and they lose." She stopped reacting. She stared blankly, refused to cry, and controlled her breathing. The stream's chat raged. "Boring. Make her bleed. Bring the mask." But the bidders began to lose interest. The Red Room's success depended on fear. It was digital cocaine for the deranged. Siena had learned to starve them. One night, the lights went dark. No voice, no sound. She thought it was over, until a trapdoor opened beneath her bed and 2 masked figures emerged. They weren't part of the stream. They were rebels, former captives who escaped years ago and now hunted Red Room, hosts from within. They called themselves the Mute Protocol. Together, they shut down that server, fried its relay nodes, and rescued Siena, barely alive. The Red Room was down, or so they thought. 2 weeks later, another link appeared on an obscure Russian forum. The girl who didn't scream, reborn. Siena, now recovered and hidden in an undisclosed location, knew it hadn't ended. The Red Room evolves. It learns. It adapts. And its hunger is eternal. Now, she works in silence with the Mute Protocol, tracking Red Room nodes across the globe, knowing full well that she's being hunted. The trauma has left her emotionless. Her once bright eyes dimmed to dull grayscale, her voice soft and slow, but her mind sharper than ever. She writes her findings in an encrypted blog titled No Light. Every post is a countdown to the next takedown. Every post is a declaration. We see you now. And yet, in a parallel corner of the dark web, another viewer logs in, another host sets up his studio, and another victim unknowingly answers a strange email with a link titled, "Your invitation to Red." And so the loop continues, fueled by fear, funded by the faceless, and haunted by those who survived long enough to remember that hell doesn't come with fire. It comes with Wi-Fi. So next time you open an unknown link, next time your webcam light flickers for no reason, or you hear a voice in your speaker that shouldn't be there, remember Siena, remember the Red Room, and ask yourself, are you watching or are you being watched? Because on the Red Room, silence is never empty. It's bait. Stay safe, stay off the dark web, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back if you dare.